Your thoughts are not just happening to you. You are allowing them to exist. Once you understand this, everything shifts for you. Right now, in this very moment, about 60,000 thoughts are firing through your brain. This happens today. It will happen tomorrow. It happens every single day of your life. But here is the secret most people miss. They walk through life unaware of this process. They let their thoughts run loose. It is like driving a car without any brakes. These thoughts crash into everything that matters. They ruin connections with people. They kill self-belief. They destroy big ambitions. Imagine if you could take charge of this system. Imagine every thought being sorted and refined. You could be a skilled pilot navigating a storm. You would not be tossed around by mental weather. You would be the one setting the forecast. This is not a feel-good fantasy. This is backed by hard neuroscience. It is rooted in deep psychology. Welcome to NGB Stories. If you want to change your reality, you must change your mind. Subscribe now to join our community of mental masters. The typical person thinks the same thoughts every day. They are trapped in mental circles. These scripts were written years ago. They were written by family and culture. They were written by past moments. But you are different. You know your thinking shapes your existence. You are ready to step up. This is about thought mastery. It is the capacity to select what enters your mind. It is the strength to kick out what does not serve you. Your mind is the strongest weapon you own, but you must know how to use it. Most people think they are their thoughts. They believe the flow of judgments and concerns is their identity. This is a massive illusion. You are not your thoughts. You are the one watching them. If you were your thoughts, who is noticing them? There is a deeper part of you. It is the observer. It is like someone watching waves on a beach. This consciousness is your real self. It has the authority to guide your awareness. Science confirms this through neuroplasticity. Your brain is always rewiring itself. Every time you think, you make pathways stronger. Your patterns are not set in stone. They can be transformed. Most people mess up by battling their thoughts. They try to push down negative thinking. This triggers the ironic process theory. The harder you fight a thought, the more it dominates you. It is like being told not to think of a purple giraffe. Suddenly, that is all you see. Real control is not about force. It is about understanding the machinery. It is about becoming the director of your own cinema. Peak performers know this well. Their external success matches their internal management. Every great innovation started with one controlled thought. They nurtured that thought while letting distractions go. Look at your thoughts today. How many served your goals? How many drained your energy? Most people would be shocked. Their thoughts are often actively sabotaging them. Thought control is essential for an extraordinary life. Great leaders throughout history knew this. They knew controlling thoughts was the key to destiny. Your mind works like a high-tech computer. It has many programs running at once. But your system is likely cluttered. It has outdated apps and energy-sucking processes. Your conscious mind is tiny. It handles only 40 bits of information per second. The real powerhouse is your subconscious. It processes over 11 million bits per second. It runs your automatic reactions. It is the engine of your rocket ship. This is where your core beliefs live. Most of this was installed in your first 7 years. These programs create your daily thoughts. They feel real, but they are just old code. Some help you drive or tie shoes. Others work against your happiness. If you were told you were not smart, your subconscious installed a doubt program. You must audit this operating system. Pay attention without criticism for 1 day. Notice what your mind generates when you wake up. Notice your thoughts when you face obstacles. These patterns reveal your programming. Your brain does not know the difference between installed thoughts and chosen ones. It runs whatever gets the most repetition. You can reprogram yourself. You can install apps that serve your goals. Every external thing started as a thought. Your device, your house, and your relationships began as mental energy. Thoughts filter your perception. 2 people can see the same event differently. This is because of the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. It is a search algorithm for your brain. It highlights what matches your frequent thoughts. If you think of scarcity, your RAS finds lack. If you think of opportunity, your RAS finds pathways to success. Thoughts shape your emotions. Emotions determine your actions. Fearful thoughts make you freeze. Confident thoughts drive bold actions. This is a cycle. Someone who thinks they are incapable will play it safe. Their results will prove their negative thought. But someone who thinks they are evolving will stay motivated. Their actions will create success. This reinforces the empowering thought. It is an upward spiral. You must be a conscious coder of your mind. Negative thoughts are bugs. Empowering thoughts are features. You get to choose the code. Every thought moves you toward or away from your dream. There are no neutral thoughts. For years, people thought the adult brain was fixed. They thought patterns were permanent. But neuroplasticity changed everything. You can reorganize your brain throughout your life. Every thought reshapes you at a cellular level. Pathways are like streams in the sand. Repeated thoughts create deep grooves. These feel automatic. New thoughts create new streams. At first, they are shallow and hard to follow. They need effort. But with use, they become deep and easy. The old channels eventually fill in and disappear. Your brain does not distinguish between reality and imagination. If you vividly imagine success, your brain builds the infrastructure for it. Visualization is a physical training for your neurons. Musicians and athletes use this to improve. You can start rewiring right now. You do not need the world to change first. You just need consistency and emotional intensity. This requires effortful processing. You must deliberately choose thoughts instead of running on autopilot. Change is inevitable when you apply these principles. Every thought is a choice. Even not choosing is a choice to let the world program you. The average person has 70,000 thoughts daily. Sadly, 90% are copies of yesterday. Most people live on mental cruise control. They get the same results and wonder why. Automatic thoughts are invisible chains. They feel comfortable because they are predictable, but they rob you of your potential. You must develop metacognition. This is the ability to think about your thinking. You must be the watcher. Practice thought awareness throughout your day. Set alarms to pause and notice your mind. Do not judge, just observe. Ask if the thought helps your goals. Label your thoughts as they arise. Call them worry thoughts or judgment thoughts. This creates distance. You become the observer, not the victim. Use the questioning technique. Ask if a thought is absolutely true. Ask how you feel when you think it. Most thoughts are just interpretations, not facts. Use the pause and replace method. Substitute a limiting thought with an empowering one. This is about conscious selection. Physical interruptions also help. Clap your hands or take deep breaths. Change your physiology to change your state. You have power over which thoughts you feed. Arising thoughts are like a knock at the door. Entertaining them is inviting them for dinner. You have about 90 seconds before a thought takes root. This is your critical window. You can choose to engage or redirect. This is the foundation of control. Develop thought discrimination. Create criteria for what deserves your energy. Ask if a thought increases your energy. Ask if it aligns with your values. Practice mindful awareness. Stand on the shore and watch the river of thoughts flow by. Do not jump in. Use the 5-second rule. Decide quickly whether to engage or let go. Have replacement thoughts ready. These should be meaningful affirmations or focus points. You are the curator of your experience. Every thought is a vote for the person you want to become. Choose growth and expansion. Your internal dialogue is a learned pattern. It was shaped by parents and teachers, but you can reprogram this voice. Become aware of its tone. Is it kind or harsh? Does it use empowering language? The quality of this voice impacts your confidence. A critical voice creates anxiety. An encouraging voice creates energy. Try conscious voice modification. Speak to yourself like a beloved friend. You can even imagine the voice of someone you admire. Replace negative commentary with balanced perspectives. Instead of calling yourself stupid, say you are learning. Ask better questions. Instead of why me, ask what is the next step? Create protocols for challenges. Treat yourself with compassion when you fail. This creates emotional safety for growth. Use your inner voice to celebrate small wins. Be your own best coach and cheerleader. Master this voice, and you master your life. Negative spirals are mental whirlpools. They start with one trigger and gain momentum. They activate your threat detection system. Stress hormones flood your body. This makes thoughts feel even more real. Catch the spiral early. Look for physical signs like chest tension or a fast heart rate. Use a circuit breaker. Move your body or change your environment. Physical movement releases stuck energy. Shift your perspective. Ask if this will matter in 5 years. Use thought stopping by saying, "Stop," out loud. Examine the evidence. Most spirals are based on distorted thinking. Reframe the event as feedback rather than failure. Use gratitude to raise your vibration. It is hard to be negative when you are thankful. Have a recovery protocol for deep spirals. Practice self-compassion. Give yourself 24 hours before making big decisions. Every interruption makes you stronger. You can build immunity against mental toxins. Negativity is contagious through emotional contagion. Mirror neurons mimic the states of others. You must develop energetic awareness. Notice who drains you and who energizes you. Set strong boundaries. Boundaries are filters for your peace. Practice selective attention. Use the mental shield technique. Visualize a barrier that deflects negativity. Maybe create mental antibodies. Rehearse how you will stay positive during criticism. Redirect negative energy back to its source with compassion. Maybe surround yourself with positivity boosters. Nature, exercise, and inspiring books strengthen your resistance. Maybe audit your digital environment. Unfollow accounts that create anxiety. Choose media that uplifts. Emotional resilience is a skill. It is the ability to bounce back. Maybe see challenges as temporary and specific. Do not let them become global failures. Maybe practice cognitive flexibility. Look for multiple interpretations of a setback. Maybe focus is a rare and valuable skill. The average person is constantly distracted. Maybe deep focus allows for creative breakthroughs. Attention is a muscle. It gets stronger with exercise. Maybe eliminate external distractions. Put your phone away. Manage internal distractions by acknowledging them without engagement. Practice single tasking. Multitasking reduces efficiency and increases errors. Use the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes and then break. This builds endurance. Use focal objects or anchors. Return to your breath when your mind wanders. Manage your energy, not just your time. Identify your peak hours for hard work. Create focus rituals. Clear your desk or do breathing exercises. This signals your brain to concentrate. Meditation is the ultimate training. It teaches you to notice wandering and return to center. Your life is the sum of your habits. Mental habits are default neural pathways. Successful people have habits that support their vision. They do not have to work at it. Their minds do it automatically. Change one habit at a time to avoid overwhelm. Use the replacement habit technique. Identify triggers for old patterns. Prepare an empowering response in advance. Use visualization to rehearse new habits. See yourself acting with confidence. Stack new mental habits onto old routines. Practice gratitude while brushing your teeth. Use the pause and choose technique. Over time, the conscious choice becomes the new default. Small changes create massive results. This is the compound effect. Track your progress. Celebrate when you choose the new path. Visualization is active programming. Your brain fires as if the event is real. Engage all your senses. See, hear, and feel the success. The more detail, the more powerful the effect. Use the mental movie technique. Watch yourself achieving goals with ease. Practice both outcome and process visualization. Imagine the end result and the steps to get there. Rehearse challenging situations before they happen. See yourself staying calm during an interview. Experience the emotions of achievement. Feel the joy and pride now. Use the obstacle override technique. Visualize yourself finding solutions to problems. Consistency is key. Even 5 minutes a day makes a difference. Combine this with affirmations and action. This creates multimodal programming for success. Mastering your mental environment is crucial. Consciously curate your inputs. Most people are unconscious consumers. Audit the people, media, and books in your life. Do they elevate you or diminish you? Go on an information diet. Avoid junk info that creates fear. Spend time with mental elevators. Create positive anchors in your physical space. Use quotes and vision boards. Develop a mental hygiene routine. Cleanse your mind daily through journaling or nature. Establish boundaries. You can be kind without absorbing toxicity. Design your workspace for peace and focus. Start your day with intentional programming. Choose constructive conversations. Exit toxic ones gracefully. Clear your mind before sleep. Focus on gratitude for the day. Surround yourself with growth-oriented people. Their influence will naturally raise your state. You are now at a threshold. You have the tools to transform. Your new reality starts with a clear vision. You shift your identity from victim to master. You are the architect of your mental landscape. You create a personal mental constitution. Commit to empowering principles. Integration takes time and patience. You develop a daily training routine. Consistency creates the neurological changes. You use external accountability. Work with a mentor or a supportive group. You stay flexible as you grow. The compound effect will work in your favor. You monitor your internal and external progress. Notice the shift in your satisfaction. You handle setbacks as part of the process. They are information, not failure. Your new mental reality will become your life reality. Your relationships and career will follow your thoughts. This is your moment. You are not adding something foreign. You are removing what does not belong. You are allowing your natural wisdom to shine. Your journey begins with the very next thought. Make it an empowering one. Choose again and again. You have the superpower to control your mind. You are the master programmer. The life you want is on the other side of your patterns. You are not stuck. You are not limited by your past. Decide now to be the master, not the victim. Create an environment that supports your highest self. When you control your thoughts, you control your life. You become a beacon for others. This is the beginning of your transformation. You are taking the steering wheel. You are directing your destiny. Every morning is a new choice. Every challenge is a practice. The world needs people who respond with clarity. You are now one of them. Everything you need is already within you. You just needed to know how to access it. Now you do. Go forward with clarity and absolute certainty. You are the master of your thoughts.